Archie, and I'm here to speak on the Second Amendment. At the birth of our great nation, the founders had the responsibility to frame laws that would stand the test of time and enable the survival of the ideals which formed our republic. There rested the future of their progeny, both personally and collectively, that they might enjoy the fruits of the price paid in blood and treasure during the Revolution. These men were by necessity innovators of a design. No free state existed for them to copy. The people, being jealous of the freedom won in battle, by loss of their lives and their goods in the struggle, and leery of the original Constitution, demanded that certain situations be guaranteed. We know the results of that as the Bill of Rights. The first 10 amendments required to entice the states to accept the Constitution. All of them are vital. But without the Second Amendment, the others cannot exist.
That's right.
Mao Zedong said, all political power flows from the barrel of a gun.
Yes.
The Communist Party must command all the guns. That way, no guns can ever be used to command the party. Fearing the strength of a powerful central government, the states demanded a guarantee to have arms individually for their citizens, both for personal protection and to facilitate formation of militias in times of need. The Second Amendment reads, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Being a lesser son of greater sires, I offer the following thoughts and quotes from several of our founders. George Mason said, I ask, sir, what is the militia? It is the whole people except for a few public officials. To disarm the people is the most effectual way to enslave them.
Yes.
Samuel Adams scribed that the said Constitution shall never be construed to authorize Congress to infringe the just liberty of the press, or the rights of conscience, or to prevent the people of the United States, who are peaceable citizens, from keeping their own arms. Patrick Henry said, are we at last brought to such humiliating and debasing degradation that we cannot be trusted with arms for our own defense? Where's the difference between having our arms in possession and under our direction and having them under the management of Congress? If our defense be the real object of having those arms, in whose hands can they be trusted with more propriety or equal safety to us as in our own hands?
Right.
Thomas Jefferson demanded no free man shall ever be debarred the use of arms. What country can preserve its liberties if its rulers are not warned from time to time that their people preserve the spirit of resistance? Let them take arms. Benjamin Franklin stated, democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for lunch. Liberty is a well-armed man contesting the results of that vote. George Washington, father of our country, made perhaps the strongest statement, true now as it was then. Firearms stand next in importance to the Constitution itself. They are the American people's liberty teeth and keystone under independence. From the hour the Pilgrims landed to the present day, events, occurrences, and tendencies prove that to ensure peace, security, and happiness, the rifle and pistol are equally indispensable. The very atmosphere of firearms everywhere restrains evil interference. They deserve a place of honor with all that's good.
Right.
Those comments came from our founders. Here are a few more contemporary statements which relate to the Second Amendment. Adolf Hitler spoke this to his minions. History teaches that all conquerors who have allowed their subject races to carry arms have prepared their own downfall by doing so. John Kennedy, however, told us, on the other hand, today we need a nation of Minutemen, citizens who are not only prepared to take arms, but citizens who regard the preservation of freedom as the basic purpose of their daily life, and who are willing to consciously work and sacrifice for that freedom. Recently, in Heller v. District of Columbia, a landmark legal case in which the Supreme Court of the United States held that the Second Amendment to the Constitution protects an individual's right to possess firearms for private use, precisely what the framers intended. In closing, I maintain that it is our duty to protect the Constitution and its amendments, upholding those liberties so dearly bought, passing on to our children and grandchildren the promise of America as a free country, paying heed to the advice of our forefathers, obligated to defend the tenets which they knew to be necessary for the continuation of our nation.